Squirrels! So hello, and welcome to another Legends of Runeterra video. My name is Chris, and today we will be playing a very exciting deck indeed, and that is Gem Lee Sin. Just a quick rundown of the deck and what we are trying to do. Of course, we are combining Lee Sin with a bunch of gems and Zenith Blade with the hope of, basically getting him down on the board with a high attack, him, kung fu kicking his opponent and then also hitting face for some big time potential. I think this is a deck that's, pretty strong from what I've played of it so far. It's not invincible, of course, by any means, but it does seem like, pretty solid in a lot of different ways. Giving Overwhelm to Lee Sin is just really good, and when you combine that with like Taric helping support things and keeping once Taric levels up, he can make it so that Lee Sin can't even die, or take damage, which is also pretty helpful, against stuff like Vengeance. So yeah, just feels really strong, and I think that this is a deck that you might be seeing quite a lot of, and in general I think it's just really good. We are running Bastions and Hushes and Sonic Waves and Pale Cascade and Guiding Touches, and these, by the way, with Taric are insane, because if you put them on Taric and then he puts it onto his supported ally, you will draw 2 cards, which is pretty good for 2 mana, and also getting the effect of the card itself. We've got our early game here, early Gift Givers, Spacey Sketcher, and Eye of the Dragon. These are crucial, very important, because if you do not have something on board when Taric comes down on 4, this is probably how you're going to lose the game most of the time. Ideally, you want to be going like Eye of the Dragon, and then you want to be getting Mentor of the Stones down on 3 and buffing it up, or helping Taric, buff Taric up, who's buffing something else. You want to make sure that you have early units to buff, so that your early game not only has a decent chance against aggro decks and stuff like that, but also so that your deck can sort of start to function, and you could start trying to level Taric up as well, and then later on drop Lee Sin, who will hopefully win the game for you. So, with the talking done, let's get into some games. Ooh. So, game 1, we're playing, it looks like a day and night type deck. I'm assuming it will be somewhat aggressive, so I think we can probably drop these in hopes of finding some of our earlier drops. We cannot. Yeah, we just have to hope that they don't start running us over early then, because obviously this is not a great opening hand. But we shall see. There's a Hush, that could be nice. No Lunari Dustbringer on turn 1, I was going to say, but is dropped on turn 2, but that probably is okay. Obviously as well, Mentor of the Stones on an empty board, pretty sad. But Solari Priestess is less sad, and so we will obviously go for the Priestess. And what will we find? Do we need to obliterate an enemy in this? Do we want to draw a champion and reduce its cost and grant it 1/1? That's pretty good in our deck, to be honest. Taric or obviously Lee Sin is a pretty good option. And I think that is probably what I will choose. That's fine. Pretty glad he's not doing this on an attacking turn. And that's all he's going to do. That's completely fine by me. Does play Leona. So we could, in theory, draw Taric here and drop him. So let's see if we do get Taric. We do. Now he's probably in a lot of Targon, but a 4/6 I would have thought is big enough to be able to survive. And maybe stop this Leona attack as well. Feel the sun's glory. See, I don't think I would take this block. Maybe I would. I'm scared about Pale Cascade, but it wouldn't actually kill it. But yeah, it's interesting.
Sure, you're all shiny and majestic, but can you float?
I could certainly try.
This is one of my favorite interactions. Can you float? just plays. So I think obviously we'll go for this. Pretty good. We're going to draw the card. Taric's a 6-7, an 8-9. You know, we've got a very big Taric now. And Taric, everyone thought was going to be hard to level up, but it turns out he's actually not as hard as you might think. He hushes Taric, which makes him a 2-4, but that's still... You can't kill it unless he plays it now with a Nightfall card, which he might be able to. Hushes the stones as well. Okay, and he's going to kill the stones. This is just this turn, you realize, like it's going to go back up. Like I've still got a 6-5 here. And I've got Guiding Touch as well, which is pretty good. Now I just need to find a Lee Sin. But this Taric should be able to just control the board for us. Ionia could be a bit scary. She might require us to open attack every turn now, which obviously is, yeah, not ideal. What do I want to go in here? I think we'll go for you. Okay, this is pretty good. It means that you can't play too many combat tricks, which means we do have a decent block with Taric. But I think we'll just pass for now. See what our friend does. He does attack. I'll probably block with you. I'll block with Taric. See a reason why not. I could have blocked this, I suppose, but I think it's fine either way. With 1 mana left, he's not going to be doing too much, I would have thought. Now, we aren't going to get that. We probably won't get it this turn, so that's fine. So we'll just play Mental.
But can you float?
I could certainly try.
It's just so funny. So let's go for... Which way do we want to do this? We probably want to start off with Guiding Touch. Heal our Taric for a start. Arbiter the peak. Thing is, we don't want him playing... Do I want to do this way? Yeah, maybe so. Maybe that's correct. We can support a bunch of things here. Draw another card. Crazy. Taric levels up. Mental can't die. And you see the synergies come to life.
You cannot hold us down.
We just need to make sure we've got enough survivability. Which we certainly do if that's the case. We're just kind of looking for... Oh, this is a glitch, by the way. Arbiter always disappears. It's quite weird. We've got Hush, which, you know, is a pretty good counter to most things you could get, I would have thought. We've also got a Bastion if we need it as well. So, obviously we're not going to play Solari Priestess. Do I want to just put down Arbiter right now, or do I go Gift Giver? Let's just put down Arbiter, I guess.
Trespassers will be vanquished.
What will this be? 5 mana spell. Is it the obliterate an enemy? As I mentioned, we've just got the Bastion for that. Wait, what? Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. That had me very concerned when Taric disappeared there. I was, yeah, that was... Don't do that to me, game. Don't do that. Leona's Morning Light. So we'll probably just hush Leona, right? If I hush Leona... Yeah, he's just got a bunch of bigger boys, but that's fine.
Sunlight burns in our weapons.
And he can't attack with the Leona because I'll just block it. In fact, Hush kind of makes his attack pretty woeful now, no matter what.
Punish transgressions.
I can just kill one of these for free. So you're what, a 3-2 if I hush you?
Your lesson begins.
I take 5. Yeah, we just make you that. Oh dear, hush. Oh, I could have maybe blocked elsewhere and blocked that. It's fine. It is fine. So he discards to find a 3 or less, which I'm not too worried about. Again, it might force an open attack from us, but that's about it. I could use with getting rid of Leona, and this is like what we do if we don't draw Lee Sin. It can be a little, you know, we are sort of waiting somewhat. Okay. Now there's a really cool interaction with Taric in this ephemeral. If Taric supports this ephemeral, I'm pretty sure it doesn't die because it can't die. We could go for Blessing of Targon. What do I want to do? I could go for Deep Med into like this and then help you. Or I could just mentor the stones you. Like maybe that's correct. Maybe if I Guiding Touch again here on Taric. There's Lee Sin. But he could have a lot of stuns, so I kind of want to play Lee Sin on his turn. We'll go for that. We'll go for you. Obviously we'll attack with you as well. I think that's pretty good. A Zenith Blade, so that's pretty good with Lee Sin. We've got this 8/8 Overwhelm.
Open your eyes.
And yeah, I think you know things look pretty good around about now. You know, this is actually a problem. Sometimes your hand gets a bit clogged up. But other than that, really, you aren't often in too much trouble. Star shaping, pretty nice. That might help him somewhat. I don't know if it's really going to do that much, to be honest. We are on 9 cards, so we don't have to get rid of our hand, but I think we might want to play Lee Sin, depending on what he drops now. So he's invoking a lot, and they're costing 1 less as well. So we want to keep up the 3 spell mana for Hush. Could be pretty important. For 3 mana, I'd be surprised if he could kill Lee Sin.
As the dragon will. Force is meaningless without skill.
A pleasure to see you, Master.
And we'll just end the round.
What is gained when we return malevolence?
There's another stones.
The immortal fire will always return.
Tis just the immortal fire. Pretty sure I just want to play Zenith Blade on Lee Sin. I do have the draw here from Deep Meditation to potentially get something else. I don't think we're going to need to hush 4 things. I think 3 would probably be our max here, really. Gives it Pale Cascade. So obviously I will just hush this. 6/5, and he surrenders. Yeah, there you go. This is the thing with the deck. You don't often even get the chance to show how to win, but you still win. Ezreal Fate could be somewhat spooky. Maybe one of though, maybe not two. And I like Taric, but we'll probably need some. Guiding Touch is okay. Bastion is really what we, that's the dream card here, and can have some big things coming off it. We're attacking on odds, which I mean, for a hand isn't ideal. There's Hush, which can be used against Ezreal. He might Thermo Beam this. He does not. That's fine by me. Find Lee Sin as well.
Not all mean well.
Probably do just have to do this. See if he gives me a pass. He does not. Interesting, okay. Fortunately we have to burn that mana. Doesn't feel great. Sonic Wave, could be okay. Yeah, I think we leave that. I mean, this is a cheeky little get, isn't it? Thing is, I can't really protect Taric here, but I think just mana-wise, I just simply have to play him, right? I mean, it's something like Thermo Beam, then that's fine. Like 7 mana, like it's a shame I don't have Bastion. It's a big shame. But it's okay. Yeah, he just wasted a lot of mana on that. Is that the first? Yeah, it's the first Ezreal target as well. Like, that's one of the better things we could have got. Now this is not looking too hot, I will be honest. Looks like our hand is just completely bricked out. So I actually might just need to open deep med. Concussive, and there's Bastion. So now I'll just click the OK button. Hopefully get into Lee Sin, which can be a problem for these kind of decks. Lee Sin can cause some problems. We're going to take a pretty big hit here though. Maybe I should have played Guiding Touch there to get the dragon. That probably was correct. He does just go for a full attack. We're on 7. This is getting a bit low. So we'll Concussive Palm. Just to help us survive. See what he does now. Mystic Shot. I could save you and it would also draw me a card. So let's do that. Another deep meditation, that's fine. If he wastes extra stuff on this, that's fine. I feel like we've got the better of that. Yeah. I don't think the need to use Bastion. I'd rather use Bastion on Lee Sin, I think. I think overall that was a pretty decent trade for us. Butcher as well. So obviously we need to go Lee Sin and then hope for a kill here. So we'll drop him now. We've got Sonic Wave, we've got Guiding Touch.
I'm always up for a round or two.
Oh, can I Bastion that? Probably not, right? Man. Oh, do I... If I Bastion it, then I think we wait. Gotta have a little patience here. I think. To pick a card. See, now do I kill Twisted Fate, though? Like, now that you've done that, that makes me kind of want to kill him. But then I take 6 next turn. Got 2 healing in hand. Six, 5, 7. Do I want to kill Twisted Fate? I think, clearly this must mean that he's got it right. Like, that he has enough spells. How many are you on? I kind of want to... Do I want a Resonating Strike? Probably not. I think that's fine. I've got Hush as well. Like, the thing is, he's on 8 mana with few cards. He could Riptide Rex me though now, which would be pretty bad.
Never lost
Just another Twisted Fate. Trying to stun me. Maybe I Bastion that now.
I'll see this through.
Because the thing is now, if I play another spell, I actually get Barrier as well. I'm not sure which one resolves first, the Barrier or the Spell Shield. I think he might have just realized that. But yeah, if he does that, and I do this, which one pops first? This is for science. He still gets stunned. Oh wow, that is bad. That is so bad. So it pops the Spell Shield, goes first, above Barrier. Okay, well, today I learnt. Today I learnt. Okay, so there probably isn't a way back into this game. Yeah, so I think we just lost here to just a bit of some craziness that we couldn't have. Had that worked the other way around, I think we actually would have a decent chance of winning this game, but obviously now, I mean, he's gonna have probably 4 damage in hand, to be honest. So let's think. Let's Zenith Blade you first. Come on, bro, you can just Mystic Shot me twice. Make it rain. It's fine. So we got Overwhelm. Level up Lee Sin. Anyway, how many health? He's on like 19, right? Yeah. Just a little too high, I think.
Yeah, you don't want to blast me.
That's 2 damage. So if I Mentor, that's 7.
Enter, traveler, and stop staring.
He's got 3 warning shots. Oh, that's so frustrating. We were so close. Because look, we would have been on 7 with the gems. I could get it up to 10. Like, if he actually didn't have it, we would have won that game. Oh man, that's frustrating.
The dragon claims us all.
And so there is the deck. I think, you know, in that second game there, we got pretty unlucky. I think, you know, I mean, I didn't know how Barrier and Spell Shield works. I hope that's been informative for you as well, that it does work, as in Spell Shield will always get burst first before Barrier. I guess the wording of Spell Shield makes that pretty obvious. I should have really thought about that, but I thought, you know, for science, let's try it out anyway. And if it did work the other way around, then, you know, Lee Sin would be even better. But I think the deck, you know, if you can keep Taric alive, I think that's kind of low-key important. Is actually just, if you can keep Taric on the board, the deck just goes absolutely nuts. And so that's what you should be playing for, is just to keep Taric there, you know, hope to find him, use him with your early game, and then just go absolutely crazy. I think that's probably the best way to use him. And I think I am going to end this one here. So I hope you have enjoyed. Leave a like, because it really helps out, helps me grow. You know, I think my last video is on 3-something thousand views at this point, which is obviously pretty mental for me. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope you're enjoying the expansion. I know I am, and I hope you like this deck and check it out. And yeah, it's a lot of fun to play, and has potential even when your game seems to be going pretty bad. So thank you so much for watching. My name's Chris. Have a really nice day.